Hello, my name is Martin and today I would like to share with you one of the biggest inspiration for my photography. Weirdly enough, my biggest inspiration for the photography is a comic book. First, I would like to read a small word from the author of this book. Why so many men are forced to run away and leave their country alone to new mysterious land, place without family, friends, where everything is unknown and future uncertain. This silent comic book is a story of all migrants, all refugees, all exiles. This is a tribute to all who did the journey. Actually, father of Shaun, of the author of this book, was from Malaysia. He moved to Australia in 60s, and this book is actually conduct of kind of mix of the stories from the refugees from his father, and it created this story of a father of the family who moved to a new country just to save his family from poverty, from danger of the country, and basically it's about struggle he has in this new world. This book is especially very emotional for me. Actually, it was the first French book actually I read when I moved to France. I didn't speak that much, and weirdly enough, first book I landed on was actually a book without any word, and that's actually why it's great for photography and inspiration. So let's check it. The Arrival, in English translation by Shaun. Here we see the portraits of the migrants, of the people who seek better life and who might have lost it on the way for a bright future. So here we see the start of the story. We see the ambience of the home. The father is leaving. Here we see deep emotion, how he's packing himself, and slight touch of his hand by his wife. Yeah. Here we see these metaphorical shadows of the misery of the regime in the country, and it's amazing how it can actually represent the mood in which some of the countries can actually live. Literally here we see like every single photo is a documentary or street photography photo talking about story. Like every single frame here is actually standalone image, like we can use it. Here this is just beautiful, the clouds, like representing the voyage, the journey. What I love about this, it's the size, like scale of all the actions, and it's just so deep. Here, like when he came for immigration office, he didn't speak the language. He needed to explain why he is coming there, and he didn't know a single word. He was trying with his hands, like many of us, when you travel and you don't speak the language, or they don't speak the language, you're trying just to explain yourself. I don't know, it's just so relatable, and you don't need any words, Also, the landscapes are just amazing, this utopia style of the countries. But basically here, you can see like almost all of these pictures are like Instagram ready, like Instagram is not the highest level of the gallery, but you see that the inspiration is here. It's great. Like every time I don't feel like myself, and I don't know what to do and what to look for, I'm just listing through this book. It's just amazing. What I like about this, that actually every single picture is important. It's moving the narrative. It's moving the narrative. It's telling you additional informations, and is explaining you what's going on, and you actually can understand in single details, and it's like very motivating that you can actually tell very, very deep stories without any words. Like this, it's beautiful. As I said, the landscape are just so full, so rich, you know, the details matters. It's not just always about minimalism, you know, and everything put down, strip down the detail, and leave the blank page almost. Aesthetically pleasing, of course, but if this is what you're looking for, okay, but this is what I love, what I'm looking for. Emotion, story, action, the gestures of the hands, you know, how prominent it is, and how it's moving the story ahead. Yeah, I will not spoil that much. Yeah, here you see the gestures, you know, thinking, pointing, showing how much, what, this is the question. I don't know. Yeah, you don't need to be a engineer or genius to understand, you know. We all live lives in different countries, different continents, but this is relatable, you know. That's what we are looking for in photography, to be relatable, to be able to relate, you know. So I will skip the end because, like, yes, we will not spoil the ending. Look for this book, The Arrival, in English by Shaun. Thank you very much for your attention. I just wanted to share something truly special for me, and honestly I believe it's very inspirational work. And if you have any opportunity to get this book and at least to go through it a little bit, because hopefully I didn't spoil as much, but anyway, if I saw these pictures 1,000 times, it's still there is something in it. And let me know if this book actually inspired you, if it was interesting for you to be inspired about photography or about street photography outside of the realm of the photography and all our ecosystem what we have created. So thank you very much for your attention, and yeah, thanks.